What?
Thick death ray that most people would do.
Yeah, exactly. And you want to get to those two evolutions as quickly as possible. I think perfect tech score is still a little bit of a luxury to get to the next little while. It's taking a little bit longer to get there as Faker does have control ward down here. Low mana bar here for Chovy as Tarzan jumps on over. Faker chose the wrong time to go aggressive as the cleanse is relatively late, but in goes Clid now to save his mid laner.
On the few. The Hens and Viper weren't sure whether Teddy and Marta had backed. The Hens gets the bad news.
Yeah, Teddy gonna throw down his Chaos Storm onto Lehens here, the Unbreakable. Able to help block things. A little bit of a luxury.
Cinderhawk, to me, over Redemption only really works for sure in turret dive scenarios because of the extra health.
Well, Faker is going to snare up Chovy for a moment. That Rune Prison allowing him to get some damage down as Khan and Sword continue to fight. Relevant, actually. The teleport's going to be less and less important as Realm Warp is actually going to get channeled. Faker and Clid delivered to the bottom side, but easily denied and punished instantly by Griffin. So it is going to be able to start it up. They will lock it down. Of course, Griffin, you can see, moving their bottom lane towards top. The understandable decision to make. Taken. When it comes to a bloodless game like this, the crazy thing and the intelligent thing here for Griffin is that they put the onus on SKT to move first. As teleport's coming in, I may have spoken too soon. As there's the knock-up, Chaos Storm comes down, Marta eats the grey health and is going to walk out. Trading a risky play in order to get an advantage early. And double Infernal Chain.
Kind of foreboding until we get that first explosive moment, which might be coming now.
There could be. Infernal Chains are going to get flashed out of there by Marta as the Void Seeker going to find him. Also, Viper not going to Killer Instinct his way. That have given both of these teams the information they need. But okay, the train going to be paying a visit to Teddy. Has to flash to get out of the way of Sword, but that means this inner turret should be going down. Infernal Chains is there as Marta gets the
cute one is that Olaf's W actually gives him more healing from all sources up to 50%.
Tarzan in the pit. The train is going to start, but it's going to be the steal from Tarzan to begin this one. Redemption does come down as a gravity field. A great position to hold them off. And now Sword uses the stopwatch. Double knock-up as Tarzan's getting himself into the fight. Killer Instinct very early as Marta is going to be the first one to fall down. First blood at 28 minutes and make it a double as the bottom lane is destroyed. Composition that excels in the late game. You do never want to take that gamble. Tarzan gets on in there, doesn't need the Q to land.
But watch this with the map hack. Sion goes in 1v4 it, no damage near him, no backup coming. Lissandra's still chilling on the top side. And by the time they engage, it's front to back. That's where AD carries win. That's why in tank metas, it's defined by AD carry play. This ends up being front to back because SKT have a burst mage comp against front lines that start as Sion and with it's inaction. We've seen inaction by SKT at times where they could have taken action. Well, now we see Khan walking up and trying to harass. Can he get a solo kill? It'd be the start of something.
Yeah, looking for it. The Vessel Voyage is going to be coming in, but it actually got cancelled, I believe. Teddy's going to make his way down, and Khan going to get punished. Oh, no, he's not. Disdain gets him out of the way, and Viper has to use his stopwatch. Clid diving forward, but the supercharge from Viper keeps him safe. You mentioned defensive choices, utility choices. Certainly more of them available with this Kai'Sa build. Sword gonna start up the train. Redemption going to come in, but this time it's on the side of Griffin. Khan immediately extraordinarily too low and right in the back line. He's gonna be the first one to go down. The third kill of the game going to Viper. Can he get more? Killer Instinct says yes, as that's 4 kills for Viper and 4 kills in this game.
To make those AP values go way up.
Yep, Griffin. The double Infernal still there for SKT, but Khan feels like he just caught out.
Yeah, interruption on the E there. Sion goes in, and then Chovy self-ulted, Aatrox is ulted, and Sion is Sion. that you can't fight front to back. This is what was sacrificed, not going for additional ranged AD carry. And then from here, it's all about the ducks being in the row and waiting to see how many are going to fall on SKT. It's only 2, feels scientific, it feels testable. Doesn't feel like SKT are testing too much, and right now, haven't paid for their own win conditions and seem to be hitting and hoping in this late game.
And I feel like they almost got scared in the draft there as well, because at the very last pick, there was an option as Sword. May need to run away from this one. Teleport going to come in here from Griffin, and Viper comes down to pick up the delivered kill. That bait was pretty damn good from Griffin, but this is going to be the answer. SKT, Realm warping onto the Baron. They've got a lot of damage available with Teddy and Faker in this pit. Tarzan going to try and make it a 50-50. As in goes Sword, gonna get another decent knock-up. 50-50 gonna be won by Clit. SKT take down the Baron, but the Infernal Chains land on everyone. Tarzan has the World Ender. The CC is landing beautifully from Griffin, and Tarzan's gonna continue the fight. Teddy soloed out by the jungler of Griffin, and Faker looking to get finished off. Viper desperately wants a supercharger back, doesn't need it, as the Acathian Rain going to pick up the 7th kill, then the 8th. Going down for Sword. Griffin are steamrolling SKT.
Game number 1.
They're going to. Khan and Mata are alive, but this push is going to continue. Viper has so much DPS. That Devour is not going to do anything as Mata going to go down. It'll be a double as Viper will be able to get the next kill as well. Nexus turrets have been deleted. And the Nexus will follow 9-0, a shellacking if ever I've seen one, and Griffin remain the most dominant team in Korea, at least after game 1.
But game number 1 definitely poses a lot of questions for SKT. We came into the season super hyped for this matchup, first denied for a Kesper Cup, then waiting for it in week 3 of the LCK. But SKT have had their hiccups. When they've been on, they've been on. When they've been off, they haven't been able to get the most out of some of their drafts. And it feels like